Welcome to week 13 of the Destination Fantasy podcast. Uh, last week took a little hiatus, but we back here in the fold. I'm still on cloud nine trying to get back in the groove of things. But Deshaun, bro, how you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. So first off, I just wanted to apologize to, about like last week. Joe, I know exactly what happened. It was an incident with the train that caused like my power to go out midstream. So like that sucked, which means I couldn't watch football, bro. I couldn't watch the first slate of football, so it was definitely heartbreaking. But they did their due diligence, got everything back up and running. Obviously, we look great today. But other than that, man, like I feel pretty good, Jamar. It's week 13, man. You build and you prep your fantasy team from day one, and you read the rankings and switch your team in and out, and it's man. It to me, it still feels like it's week 2 or 3, bro. Can't believe it's week 13. I believe most playoffs start for a lot of teams as early as next week, Jamar. So it's a little bit more than crunch time. I know I got a couple of leagues as well, bro, that I'm still not battling for a spot, but just kind of like more so jockeying for a position to see exactly where I'll fall and who I'll play. But this is, it's kind of low key scary hours, but I'm just doing exactly what I got to do around this time. Who wouldn't be scared? One game elimination. You know what I'm saying? So.
I mean, that's the beauty of it. Yeah. So I guess for people that wasn't aware, you know, I was nowhere to be found last week whatsoever. Matter of fact, I was on a boat sailing the Caribbean. So the Wi-Fi on that boat was very, man, it almost felt like Stone Age a little bit. But I was able just enough to set my lineups last week. Just so you know, able
Oh
to
wow.
tweak a couple of things. Just it took some patience. I had some patience, but I got it done. I am very the Dynasty League. I am very excited about how all that unfolded for me in that regard. Also, matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think my team and your team played each other. I ain't talking about fantasy. I'm talking about real life
Mm-hmm.
football. I wish I had a drum here. I would be banging the drum right now. I'm gonna bang the poster. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna bang the poster. That's what. Yeah. So just so we gonna get the fantasy real quick, but yeah, you see that team? They say we didn't play anybody, and then on Black Friday when I was on the plane, I got to see the game on the plane, fortunately enough, and yeah, just go into Philly and take souls and stuff, out the building and watch Santa Claus leave with 6 minutes left in the game. That was great. That was great. I just had to do a quick pivot here because a lot of people was not giving my team any respect, and I get it. I 100% get it. But for me as a fan, I'm riding the wave. I'm just enjoying the moment because it ain't too many moments with my team over the years that we get to enjoy this. So that's where I'm at with that one. And not to mention, we got two running backs that went over 100 yards and both scored a touchdown each in that game. That was
Ooh, okay. I was definitely gonna get to that.
whew. All right. I guess with that being said, we gonna recap three Thanksgiving games. And matter of fact, while I'm pulling up the first game, how was your Thanksgiving, man?
Thanksgiving was peaceful. It was quiet. It was lined with food, family, quiet time with me, my wife, 2 kids, watching football with my son, my wife next to me up on her iPad, my daughter down on the carpet doing exactly what she got to do. It's exactly what I would dream of a perfect. I would say perfect Thanksgiving. It was feast, family, and dessert, bro. Like and football. You know what I mean? Like so, it was amazing. Oh, shout out to Stranger Things too, man. Whew. If you haven't seen it, go check it out. That was definitely a part of my Thanksgiving as well. Since I was off that day, got a chance to binge that a little bit, and that was fantastic. Um, but yeah, man, how about yourself?
Man, it was honestly it was weird. I was still on the boat doing Thanksgiving.
Mm-hmm.
just my wife and I, and pretty much that was our last full day on the boat. So we was just enjoying the last few moments. I tell you much. I tell you this much. I even though I got to watch the beautiful ocean and the sunny and 80 some degrees and things like that, like that was cool. I'm not complaining about that. It just felt a little different not knowing, not being home for the actual Thanksgiving food and the family and stuff. It felt a little different, but once again, I ain't gonna complain about what I was experiencing, but still, it just felt a little different. That's all. All right, but I guess we can show some love to Jordan Love in this Lions Packers game. That man threw 4 touchdowns, 234 yards passing. I mean, 25.76 fantasy points. If you chose to play him, then you definitely turned out pretty well. Dontavius Wicks, 6 catches, 94 yards, 2 touchdowns. I mean, he pretty much compiled 28 fantasy points. I don't think anybody really played him unless you in like a super deep league and just had to roll the dice. But nevertheless, Jamo, he came to play. 7 catches, 144 and a score. 26.9 fantasy points, but I believe his production came at the expense of Amon-Ra St. Brown's ankle injury.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, so I have Jamo in 3 leagues. I actually benched him in 2 leagues on purpose, and I had to play him in 1, and that's because of what have you done for me lately. I think the week before he pretty much gave me a goose egg on that one. So, but no, he actually performed. But I guess overall the Lions came up short, 31-24. Anything from this game that you want to mention?
No, I think you hit the nail right on the head. It seemed like the spirit of Aaron Rodgers possessed Jordan Love that day, man. He was looking exactly sharp. Shout out to Christian Watson, the guy that I really desperately needed for my fantasy team. He looked pretty good in there. I think they'll be getting Jaden Reed back here within like the next week or so. But I think the biggest takeaway for me from that game was Amon-Ra St. Brown. Look, I get it. They do have other weapons on that team, but we have to mention Sam Laporta was out. You know what I mean? With Amon-Ra St. Brown now, Jamo stepped up. He looked great in that game, but I mean, to lose the caliber of a player like Amon-Ra St. Brown, that the whole team feels that way, and as well as like the offense. But according to Dan Campbell, he missed out on a severe injury. It was a low ankle sprain instead of like a high one. He will not go to IR. He will be labeled as week to week. So that is a best case scenario from an injury perspective.
Gotcha. I was just about to ask because I didn't have a chance to really hear anything from it. So that's definitely good news in that regard.
Yep.
All right. So, we was blessed with a second game here on Thanksgiving. Cowboys, Chiefs. Now, just to go back to the Lions Packers real quick. I mean, just from an actual playoff standpoint, I mean, Packers definitely look like they're in position to get in here. And Lions, they're definitely things could definitely be better for them per se. They just going through it. All right, Cowboys, Chiefs. Dak Prescott continues to impress. Your former boy George Pickens continues to impress. CeeDee Lamb finally had himself a game once again. Lamb, what we got? 7 catches, 112 with the yards and a touchdown, 24.2 fantasy points. Dak Prescott, I mean, 320 yards passing, 2 TDs, 1 pick, 20.6 fantasy points a game. Patrick Mahomes, I mean, dude's been sensational. It's just not like really showing up in the win-loss column like it should, I would think. But nevertheless, 261 yards passing, 4 TDs, no picks. He also got you 30 yards on the ground as well. 29.44 fantasy points. Rashee Rice, 8 catches, 92 yards, 2 touchdowns. Kelsey found the end zone. Hollywood Brown found the end zone on a really good catch on the 4th down play. But overall, I mean, the Cowboys end up winning 31-28, and then Pickens, 6 catches for 88 yards. But Any thoughts, takeaways from this matchup here on your lens?
No, it was definitely a good it was a good game, man. Like I really enjoyed that game, and you pretty much said it, Jamar. I think the biggest takeaway for me is, man, Dallas is back in the hunt after a very, very pedestrian start. And I mean, last time I checked, man, I think this team just knocked off the last two teams that was in the Super Bowl, if I'm not
Correct.
mistaken, which is kind of crazy considering, how poorly like they've been playing. Look, George Pickens is playing straight up out of body, bro. Like it is ridiculous how I mean, the talent was never the concern, you know what I mean, with his time in Pittsburgh. Like I said, I wish him the best. Like what everybody is seeing now, I kind of more so already knew. You know what I mean? He just actually has a passing quarterback that can actually get him the ball in the areas in which he needed to. But him and CeeDee Lamb tandem, I think Ryan Clark called that the best wide receiver duo in the league before the season started, and it's looking like that it is starting to pay off here, man.
Absolutely, and we saw Isaiah Pacheco come back, but Kareem Hunt was given the bulk of the carries there, so that's just a situation to look at if
I think Pacheco cooked, bro. Like for real, I really wouldn't trust him going forward. If I'm the Chiefs, man, I'm looking for somebody who got. I like the way that he runs, but I think you want somebody with like a little bit more wiggle, like a kind of like a Jahmyr Gibbs, not Jahmyr Gibbs per se, but just his type, even like a Devon Achane. I think that's a player that they're looking to either draft or to bring into their organization. But I think Pacheco cooked, bro.
Dang. Well, I'll tell you who's not cooked just yet. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, because they went into Baltimore.
Needed that, baby. Needed that.
They went into Baltimore and handled business convincingly, 32-14. Burrow's first game back since week 2, if I'm not mistaken. 261 passing yards, 2 TDs, no picks. Gets you 19.24 fantasy points. Chase Brown was actually productive here. 78 yards on the ground, but he also had 7 catches for 35 yards. Jamar Chase, 7 catches for $110. Hell, the kicker, 1, 2, was it 3, 4, 5 field goals? Pretty much got you 24 fantasy points. So whoever had him on his team and started, like, sheesh.
Yeah, especially in our dynasty league where kickers can be king. They legit can be king in that league. And I think he scored 70 points, bro. Close to it. Probably like 66 or 67 if my math is correct. Somewhere just south, I'm sorry, of 70.
Jeez, I'm glad I wasn't on the other end of that one.
Thanks.
Yeah, so for the Ravens, Derrick Henry found the end zone. We could say that. He only had 10 carries, 60 yards, and a touchdown. I don't understand why he only had 10 carries against the league's worst run defense. Question for yeah, that's a situation for another day. Lamar Jackson still isn't looking like Lamar that we are used to. Maybe he's still not all the way there from injury or schematically or whatever the case may be, but 246 yards, no touchdowns, 1 pick. I think he also had a fumble in that game, if I'm not mistaken. I think he fumbled too. And then if you had Zay Flowers, he turned into sunflower seeds, 2 catches, 6 yards.
He did have a TD, but it was a callback. He did get in the end zone, but I forgot what the penalty was. But yeah, that one sucked. It sucked. Yeah.
That actually worked out for me because I'm going against Flowers in the Dynasty League, so that worked out.
Oh, so you playing Vic?
I am.
Okay.
I am. So, any takeaways from this game?
No T. Higgins for Joe Burrow and company didn't matter. Jamar Chase looked like Chase. Chase Brown. So that was one thing that I did want to mention. I believe somebody asked me a question in like the Discord a couple weeks back. How did I feel about Chase Brown? And I believe that I said he had one of the best schedules for a running back going into like the playoffs. So one thing
Correct.
I do like to mention, Jamar, is from week 7 on up to now, his points were 12, 25, 19, 18, 15, and 18. That's pretty good. That is what you tend to look for a RB2 as far as a fantasy perspective with upside. So keep playing him, man. They got the next couple of matches against Buffalo, Baltimore, and Miami, then Arizona, and then like week 18 doesn't matter at Cleveland, but just those next 4 games against teams that is on the back end of stopping the run. So, and as long as Joe Burrow is under center, keeping that defense honest and like lighter boxes, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he can potentially be a league winner down here down the stretch.
Absolutely. It does seem like it's that season again for them on that one. All right. And then we had a game on Black Friday.
Take it. You know what? Take it away. I'm not gonna say nothing. Talk your shit, man. Go ahead.
All right. So, my Bears, quote unquote, haven't played anybody, but they went into Philly on Friday. That was 2 days ago. And they ended up convincingly winning 24-15. The score wasn't even as close as the final score, but nevertheless. Look, I'll get to the Philly side right now. AJ Brown had himself a game. He did. If you start AJ Brown, you feel excellent. You feel great. You feel like the birds came in the window and like pulled the cover off you in the morning, and they brought you a cup of coffee and all that stuff. The man had 10 catches for 132 yards and 2 TDs, which resulted in 35.2 fantasy points, which is insane. I would say he's probably the only one smiling because he got his ball, he got his targets. Jalen Hurts, 230 yards passing, 2 TDs, 1 interception. I think he had. I know for a fact he had a fumble in that game. Tush push is dead. And then my Bears. So Caleb didn't even have to ball out in this game because it was running backs. Calvin Dunn guy, 22 carries, 130 yards and a touchdown. DeAndre Swift, 18 carries, 125 yards and a touchdown. Look, and Swift gave you 20.8 fantasy points. Monangai gave you 19 fantasy points. I mean, at this point, I kind of alluded to like both running backs could be flex options, but sheesh.
Starting to look like 2 RB2s, man.
Dude, I kid you not, if they're going to run the ball 40 times combined every game, then it's like, yeah, they have to be must starts. But I think a lot of that was based on how the weather was and the wind. And
yep, exactly. It was cold here. You know what I mean? How the game, like, y'all not gonna run the ball 40 times a game. But having 2 capable running backs, man, like that does something. And like Monangai, I think I don't want to say he's special, but I think he can be a very, very central piece to you guys winning games moving forward and possibly into the playoffs. Look, I like Caleb, and I think Caleb is a quarterback that you can actually win with. I said it at the beginning. I'll say it again. I do think that he is a quarterback that you can win with, and by win, I'm not talking about a Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Please don't beat me up in the comments up over there. I am talking about at least a playoff game, minimum. But when you can have a running back, not only one running back, but 2 running backs, kind of more so keep the ball out of your hands and to milk some clock, especially down the stretch of these games when you're playing a tough opponent like Philly, Super Bowl champ. I mean, like that makes the offense a whole lot better. I want to say shout out to Kevin Byard, man. Dude's been phenomenal. Dude's been amazing. Look, I'm all about scouting these, all pro players and knowing who should be up on all pro teams 1 and 2. If you don't get a spot up on one of those teams, man, some fishy's going on. I am telling you. But yeah, man, I seen a lot of all pro in him. I seen nothing but dog in him this whole season. And especially in a couple of weeks past where you guys didn't have any linebackers, man. You guys we're able to get it done. It's been like plug and play. And shout out to Ben Johnson. The dude was in the, in the locker room, shirt off, looking like Kirk Chains with the celebration. And it was something good to see from a young coach with a proven record to be able to win, not even from a head coach perspective, but just like in OCs. And you got a young quarterback in Caleb Williams, Luther Burton III starting to come on strong. Roma Dunze's there. You got a couple of tight ends, man, couple of run, man, like low key is kind of more so like you guys are loaded, but young loaded. And like that's a good thing that speaks for like the future.
Ready for fresh air, man. Hashtag good, better, best. All right. So that being said, I mean, four games already down. Definitely some interesting matchups today. It'll slate. So anybody with any lineup questions, anything of concern, definitely feel free to let us know.
You back, man. So I know you back. So I'm gonna go ahead and put you right on to work, man. And let's do some sort of parlay today, bro. Let's get that cooking back up today.
Yeah, I mean, it is the 30th of November.
Give somebody exactly. I was just about to say it. Great minds think alike. Give somebody some Christmas joy, man, on hitting one of these parlays. You know what I'm saying? Buy some extra, gifts for your old lady and hopefully your kids or mom or anybody, man. So spare money around this time is fantastic.
It is. It's much needed. All right. First game on the slate. We got the Niners traveling to the dog pound against the Browns. Shador. I like him. I don't like him enough for my parlay, but nevertheless. This one, I don't know. This match is intriguing. I just know the last time the Niners went into Cleveland, and I believe that was the year the Niners went to the Super Bowl. They actually lost this game. They actually lost in Cleveland. Brock Purdy looked horrible in that game, for what I remember. It's like outside of CMC, which I'm a little hesitant on. Like, I don't know. I haven't used my phrase in about a couple of weeks, but I don't have the warm and fuzzies about anybody on the Niners. I really don't. And I kind of like.
I mean,
Judkins.
You kind of got to start Kittle. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. So Kittle and CMC, outside of those two, I really don't see playing anybody because I would say Purdy, but he definitely didn't look, well enough like last week. And you are going up against a Myles Garrett-led defense, and he's been wrecking shop. I believe 18 sacks on the season, which sounds crazy. And it's, I think 22 and a half or something like that.
He about to
I think he needs 5. Yeah, man.
He gonna get it before the last game.
Oh, for sure. He might get it within these next 2. The way that he's been on a tear, bro, is kind of crazy to think. So shout out to, hopefully that gets my guy TJ Watt motivated. Because he does hold the record. Him and Strahan are tied for it. Most sacks in the season. Yeah, man, Myles Garrett been playing up on another level. I'm kind of tired of giving props to guys inside my division. I think I did it earlier again this year, so that's probably gonna be like the last time that y'all hear that. Like I said, I know that we down and out right now. Like we in the hunt. We ain't like the Bears right now, but I mean, I'm gonna still say it. Hashtag still a nation. Hashtag here we go.
Fair enough. I say Judkins on the like list for this parlay. I ain't put him on a love list, but I kind of like him on a like list.
All right, let me go ahead and get my notes up. Judkins, like, got you, big dog.
All right, and then I guess from the Cleveland side, you starting Judkins. Yeah, that's about it. With confidence, I'm starting Judkins with confidence. Keep moving.
Mm-hmm. That's it.
All right. All right, Jacksonville division matchup against Tennessee. So Tennessee is if in case you don't know, I mean this is like unofficial, official, but it's official, but it's an unwritten rule. Like no Titans are going ever on my TD parlay. It's like we're not doing it.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't like money, go ahead and put them on the parlay if you want to. But
not saying that they can't score. I'm just not trusting them with my hard earned money on that one.
Facts.
Jacksonville. I have not put him on a parlay list at all this year, but I'm gonna put Travis Etienne on the like list.
Okay, put him on the like list.
Yep. Put Etienne on the like list.
Right.
And then just from a fantasy perspective, I'm curious to see what Jacoby Myers and Brian Thomas Jr. is playing. I believe. I don't think he has an injury designation this week.
Oh, is really?
I thought that was.
Let's double check that. Nope, you are absolutely right. No injury designation. He good to go this week.
Yeah, so I'm curious to see what that tandem does. A healthy tandem between the two. So, anything else from this game?
Nah, that's about it. I really don't want no parts of it. I wouldn't watch this one.
I feel you. Another division game inside the AFC South. Colts are hosting the Houston Texans. JT, I'm putting him on the like list this week.
That's crazy to say. A dude that has had Vegas residency
pretty much
up on the love list, man, for us for like the whole season. You know what I'm saying? So,
and it's nothing to do with him. It's all to do who the defense he's going against. Like, there's a few players I like in this game, but I just don't love them. I don't love them this week. Like, historically, these two teams play each other pretty well. In Houston, if I'm not mistaken, I think they have the number one defense in the league. If not, they're the top two. I know they're up there. What say you? What you thinking here?
You know what, man? So biggest takeaway from these two games, bro, is Danny Dimes, bro. I think he got like a no, I don't want to say broken. I'm sorry, Coach fans. Fractured fibula or whatever. So man, I'm curious to see what that does for like that offense, that JT led offense against, man, like that D line. It's gonna be crazy. How do you Jamar, if knowingly the quarterback has a fractured, I'm sorry, I keep throwing that word out there, a fractured fibula against that defense, Will Anderson, Danielle Hunter, you know what I mean? Like what do you like? Do you not, try to attack that knowing that this quarterback is injured without him getting, hurt? But I'm just saying, like, if I'm a shark and I smell blood, like, should not bite, basically. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that goes back to what I guess to the root of all this. Why in the world would you tell the world that he has a fractured fibula going against this defense? Like, why? You could have kept that to yourself. In all seriousness, because I guarantee you're gonna see a lot of blitzing coming from Houston to go get that man to really go from a fracture to a broken bone. So
I'm gonna say this: I really don't trust anybody on this team this week outside of Jonathan Taylor. Just not this week. I know Tyler Warren's been pretty good. Michael Pittman's been serviceable. But it's just I'm not playing anybody outside of JT. Not in this one. But I think that speaks volumes to Anthony Richardson and how poor he's been, Jamar, because it's like you got a quarterback who has a fractured fibula, and Anthony Richardson still didn't get any first team reps. So
he's probably still asking for a breather. Man, all right. Next matchup, Saints going to a place where I was at briefly, Miami. They're going to Miami.
Yuck. Yuck.
Yeah, this is the Yuck Bowl. Devon A. Chan, love list.
As he should be.
Chris Olave, like list. I guess outside of that, yeah, outside of that, that's about it as far as this parlay is concerned. As far as a fantasy perspective, I mean, Jalen Waddle, I would start him with confidence.
Yep, gotcha.
Outside of Olave for the Saints,
Darren Waller is back too. I heard.
Oh yeah, that's right. He is.
Yep. Darren Waller is back, and he's been pretty good since he's come back from the depths of being dumped by Kelsey Plum. So yeah,
and his brief music career, right?
Oh, very brief, very brief. Man, that was trash, bro. Like I'm gonna just call it spade a spade. Just call it spade. I don't know what she done did to that man, to push him inside the booth, but man, just I'm so happy he back to football, bro, because that wasn't it.
He had to, get it out his system like Bow Wow, just let it go. just let it go. All right, I guess that's about it for this game because I ain't got nothing else to say that's positive.
Nah, I won't be watching this game on TV, bro.
Yeah, honestly, it's a lot of ugly games. I guess the NFL actually hit the jackpot with the Thursday and Friday games.
Oh yeah. That was obviously, it was done purposely. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah. All right, we got the Falcons, the Kirk Cousins led Falcons, going to New York to play the Jets, the Tyrod Taylor led Jets. All right, Bijan.
Yep.
Love
I gotta
list.
add him to the love. There we go. Love list. I'm okay with that.
Like there's no more Quentin Williams there anymore. Matter of fact, that defense is depleted.
Yup.
No Drake London this week.
Nope. So he gonna have to rely heavily upon some dump offs, some Hall of Fame Kyle Pitts there. You know what I mean? Some Darnell Mooney. You know what I'm saying? And a whole lot of Bijan. The only thing I can see stopping Bijan is probably Tyler Algier, bro, because he's been his red zone carries have been just questionable, man. I'm like, but I get it. Like prior to Bijan's arrival, he was a fantastic running back for Atlanta, bro. So.
Man, they be hating on my guy.
Facts.
For the Jets, I mean, so you know what? This is a one-time thing. Breece Hall on the like list.
Seriously?
Yeah, on the like list.
Okay.
And he's the only fantasy-worthy person on the Jets that you probably have in your lineup.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, I'm done with that game. You ready to keep moving?
Yeah, hell yeah, man.
All right. The number one team in the NFC, the Rams, traveling across the coast to play the Carolina Panthers, who I think we're still trying to figure out what this team is.
I know what they are, man. I know exactly what they are. Like, they're a team that is a couple pieces away, man. I'm not sure what those pieces are. I don't know what that is. I think the defense is good enough. I think the offense is they got some red flags, but shout out to McMillan. He's been pretty good. Rico Dowdle has been good. Just basically nobody really thought that he was going to be what he was. And nah, man, I think they are trending in the right direction. If, Bryce Young can minimize the turnovers and, I think this can be one of those teams to where we can see who will be in the hunt for the next couple of years if they actually pull the right pieces. But from a fantasy perspective, bro, I think you got to play. You got to play Dowdle. You know what I mean? And probably from a Carolina perspective, McMillan, obviously, like those two guys. anyone else, I pretty much don't trust. If you gotta play Bryce Young, especially in like deeper leagues, I know Jamar, like you were in 16 team, 14 team leagues and things of that nature, then do it. But again, no warm and fuzzies, like my comrade likes to say. So
And then from a parlay standpoint, call me crazy, but I want to stay away from this one.
Okay. I'm not. I ain't mad at it.
If this was in LA, I'll feel different. That defense for the Panthers, and also the defense for the Rams, I
think it's gonna be. I think it'll be a little bit of a back and forth battle. I think it's gonna be a little more because I think a lot of people. Matter of fact, I'll tell you this: what's the over and under up on that game, Jamar?
Yeah, I was going there. So So I'm gonna give you the over under. I'm gonna give you something else with it. So the over under is 44.5, which is average-ish, a little below average. But the thing is, they have the Rams favored by 10.5. So they're implying that Panthers not really going to score the ball too much. That's what they're implying.
Yeah, I mean, I can see that. Dude, they're playing like, to me, if there was a best team award at this stage of the game, it would probably be the Rams, man. And my vote for MVP has basically changed within the past 4 weeks. It was always two guys. It was always Matthew Stafford. It was always Jonathan Taylor. For me, it was either between one of the two. But with the recent woes of the Colts and JT starting to cool off here a little bit by his standards, you know what I'm saying? I would say Matthew Stafford is the MVP, bro. Like, having a team with Kyron Williams, Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams with the most short yardage touchdowns for a wide receiver. I believe in wide receiver. I don't want to say history, but I think it's up there. It's a kind of crazy statistic that I was looking at the other day. But like, this team is phenomenal, and like, that defense is no slouch either, bro. So I think they are, in my opinion, as Week 13 hits. I think they're the best team up in the NFL. If I would, just as of this week, and again, it changes. You know what I'm saying? It changes
absolutely
week basis. So
now JT about to get 3 touchdowns
probably
because of what you just said.
I mean, look, I'll never count out Jonathan Taylor from being productive. You know what I'm saying? But nah, it's just this team is different, bro. I think Matthew Stafford still only got 1 turnover up on the year or something like that. And it's
that's crazy.
Like, his stats are, matter of fact, I gotta check that. Like, his stats are insane.
That's crazy.
Yep, 30, Jamar. I'm sorry. He got 2 picks. Ooh, whoop-de-doo. 30 touchdowns, 2 picks, 113.7 quarterback rating, 2,800 yards passing, bro. Like, he's been playing lights out. 30, like, most quarterbacks can't even get that in the season. They can even get the 30 touchdown passes in the season, and it's only Week 13, bro.
Dude, that's a 15-1
interception
ratio. For every 15 touchdowns, he's throwing 1 pick.
Incredible, bro. He's been playing, like, again, this is a Hall of Fame quarterback that we are already witnessing. You know what I mean? But like, he's been playing some of the best ball of his career. And I mean, some of the best came when he had Calvin Johnson, and this is looking like a fine-tuned version of that, Jamar.
Yeah. Dude.
Let's not mention what he did with Cooper Kupp. You know what I'm saying? So it's just Matthew Stafford different, bro.
Dude, if they go out and win another Super Bowl, they, without a doubt, won that trade. I don't care how good the Lions are relevant. Like, they won that trade by far. Jeez. All right. So the last game in the early window, the Cardinals, the Jacoby Brissett-led Cardinals, are going to Florida to play the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So apparently they expect Baker to play. Bucky Irvin comes back.
For the fantasy managers who awaited his long return from, I believe, 6, maybe 7. Did I just do a reference? Oh my God.
Oh,
Jesus
6,
Christ.
7.
Look, bro. So yeah, it's been a long time. It's been an extremely long time, Jamar. And I am hurting, and I mean legit gunshot wound, straight bleeding out in one of my leagues because I drafted Joe Burrow and Bucky Irving. Yeah,
Hey, that's graphic. That's pretty graphic.
and that's in a deep league too, bro. That's in my 14 team.
Oh,
So
that's
yeah,
usually curtains right there.
yeah, basically. So again, I have no shot at making the playoffs in that league. Just way too many injuries up on a deep league where the waiver wire is basically, you know how like those little balls of, I don't know, it's like balls of like old grass be rolling around, tumbleweed. That's what I'm saying. That's basically what that's basically what the waiver wire looked like in that league, bro. It's like
Oh yeah, it's dry.
it is terrible, bro. It's terrible.
Oh man. With that being said, I know points are going to be scored in this game. The over under 44.5.
Mm-hmm.
It's hard for me to pinpoint right now.
Yep, I agree.
I don't have the warm and fuzzies about anybody in particular. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. is expected to play today, but we'll get that official word in a little over 2 hours from now. As far as a parlay, I can't. It's like I want to, but I just can't do it right now.
I'm okay with that.
Can't do it. But I guess from a fantasy standpoint, you definitely so the Bucky Irving thing, I'm iffy. I mean, if I have to start him, I'm starting, but it's like one of those. I'd rather wait and see if I can afford it.
Yeah, Sean Tucker's been good, man.
Yes.
I mean, Rashad White's still there, and I'm not sure to what extent is his injury going to be. So maybe they just like ease him in, pause. You know what I'm saying? And just like no warm and fuzzies, man. Like not in his very first game back. I would like to see. Let's take the wait and see approach to see where the touches are going to go. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Before we feel confident. Yeah.
Probably going to be RB by committee on that one.
Yeah, and I know it's been tough for people who've been missing Bucky Irving, but just you're going to have to wait one more week, man. You're going to have to wait one more week.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I guess at this point, anybody else that's worth starting, like Trey McBride, of course, you're starting. And
yep.
Marvin Harrison Jr., if he plays, he's worth starting. So.
Yeah, Michael Wilson's been great since. That was another thing I like to bring up.
Oh, yeah.
In Marvin Harrison's absence, I believe a 2-game stretch from appendicitis, which, you know, my daughter had to get surgery within the past, last month because she had appendicitis. So, like, I know how that is or whatever. And she was out of school for, I want to say this, I think my daughter may be tougher than Marvin Harrison Jr. because she only missed a week of school. She only missed a week of school and she was back to it, although she was limited and she ain't playing football with, you know, the best athletes in the world. Just saying. No, this tough. That's all I want to say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I want to see what Michael Wilson looks like with Marvin Harrison Jr. and Trey McBride, with Jacoby Brissett tossing over, I think 44 passes a game, Jamar, within like the last couple of weeks. So it is some balls to go around. Pause. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, like that's like I definitely want to see what that be. I expect for Tampa Bay to come out with the W here, but I expect for Arizona to at least keep it somewhat interesting.
Yeah, that's an intriguing game. I'll pay attention in the background on that one just to.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. I feel the same way.
All right. So then we got 3 late window games here in the afternoon. Vikings Seahawks. So the quarterback. I don't know this quarterback at all. I forgot the name. I just know it ain't quote unquote 9. 9 is on the show.
What's his name?
think it's the dude from the Everett commercial, Everett College commercial. I think that's, or is it the ABDC school? I don't know.
Max Brosmer.
Who?
That's his name. Yeah, I know, man. I know. And I think it's a little bit of, what if, because like they're playing against a quarterback who was 8-3, which a quarterback that they could have had and could have kept if they would never let him walk, and he was productive in his time there. Justin Jefferson was happy. He wasn't throwing his helmet up on the sidelines because the quarterback couldn't make a decent 10-and-out pass. You know what I'm saying? So it's look, Jamar, I don't know what JJ McCarthy will be. I don't. The jury's still out. I don't like to write people off too soon, though. But as of right now, he's not looking like a very good pick. I think maybe it will come within time. Look, the guy missed his whole rookie season due to injury. I'm just looking to see how he's going to bounce back from that. But at this current time right now, he is not a starting caliber quarterback in the NFL, just as of this week.
So. Correct. I mean, so this is a prime example when you put all your eggs in one basket and your basket falls.
Tell me about it.
This is exactly what it is. I mean, the Vikings are 4-7 on the season. I mean, coming into this season, they had aspirations.
For sure.
All the weapons around them. Defense was playing great. I mean, they won 14 games last year, 14-3, if I'm not mistaken. Heck, they only lost to 2 teams last year. They lost to the Lions twice, and they lost to the Rams twice, which one of them was including the playoff game. So, I mean, you go from that to this. It's not a good look. Needless to say, the over-under on this game is 41.5, and they have the Seahawks favored by 11.5. Seahawks are at home. They're implying that the Vikings not going to score any points. I'm not putting a soul on my TD parlay that represents the Minnesota Vikings. But I tell you who somebody I'm definitely thinking about putting on this parlay. You can put him on a like list for now. He might end up on the actual parlay.
I mean JSN maybe.
Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes.
I mean maybe.
Yeah. Just maybe. Like this, dude. If I was on the pod last week, if the pod actually happened last week, we would have been talking about JSN. That man. This dude broke the season record, receiving record for the Seahawks already for receiving yards, and he only played 11 games. That's insane.
Yeah, dude's good, man. Dude's the real deal.
Dude, where's Ian at so he can represent his Ohio State guy? Like what? Like.
They just be pumping them out, dog. They just be pumping them out, and like that's what I'm saying. You gonna have to get them the edge over LSU. Look, LSU probably got the 3. Like, look, if everything plays out, basically, you know what I mean. And I can't even really throw Odell in there because it's like he's not gonna be a Hall of Famer. If Jamar Chase, Malik Neighbors, and Justin Jefferson, stay on this trajectory, we can see them potentially, rocking that yellow jacket. Obviously, it's way too early inside of Malik Neighbors' career, but the other two, they're pretty much right up on that line. But man, dude, OSU, and they got another one. They might got another 2, Jamar.
Yeah, I know
it's ready to come out.
I know they got one coming out this year for sure. That's dynamic, and we all been waiting on Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
We've been waiting on him like we were waiting on Marvin Harrison Jr. That's the hype. That's the hype. That dude's he's like a supersized DK Metcalf out there, just
a man amongst boys, basically.
Like
pretty much does exactly what he wants on the field. It's like it's almost kind of boring watching his stuff at this point, and it's crazy. I shall say that, but like I said, I gotta get that, man. Listen, man, that dude is. Listen. Special, bro.
I just hope he finds the right quarterback. Don't end up with Kyler Murray when you get drafted.
You ain't lying about that, man. We see how that's working out for Marvin Harrison Jr.
Man, dude, I just know for a fact that you get Marvin a different quarterback starting out.
100%, bro.
Man,
imagine if he would have landed up on Even I'm gonna just say with Drake May. With Drake May.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's curtains.
Like, yep.
Curtains. All right. So yeah, JSN, definitely put him on the like list. He might end up
I'll put him on the love list, bro.
There you go. Thank you.
I did.
Thank you. Then outside of that, nobody else for this parlay. And as far as a fantasy perspective here, so in the Dynasty League, I sat Jordan Love. He got over 50 points in the Dynasty.
That always sucks, man, doesn't it?
It does. It does.
But who did you start in this place?
Sam Darnold.
Okay. Yeah, that's all right. So you better hope JSN cooks, man. Me, on the other hand, I'm playing against JSN, so I'm hoping he stays moderate. I know he gonna get his. Like I'm not an idiot, bro. I know he gonna get his. I'm just hoping that he stays moderate and no 50 or 40-yard touchdowns.
Bro, those are killers.
Yeah, if it's that, I'm cooked, bro. Turkey, my guy, turkey. Like, it's just, yeah.
You gotta hope that turkey's oven rusted and not deep fried.
Might be, man. It's just as long as he don't. I expect him to have over 100 yards receiving in his game. I expect him to have over 7 catches in his game.
It just matter how he gets it per se.
Yeah, basically. So.
Yeah, boy. All right, next game. The Raiders, the Chip Kelly-less Raiders, going to LA to play the Chargers. So,
Chip Kelly-less.
Here's the thing, like, and I've mentioned this before. I might have mentioned it here or the Early Morning Sports Talk podcast, but it's like one of those. Anytime like a coach gets fired or something of the sort, usually the team comes out the next game with some type of, pizzazz, that extra oomph type deal.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm wondering if the Raiders offense will actually be competent. It's not. I ain't wondering enough to put some money on it, but I'm just saying. I'm just curious here, because if that's the case, could Brock Bowers actually turn out to be elite? Could Ashton Genty actually get on track here? Could Geno? Could we stop writing Geno off? Probably not. But it's can Trey Tucker become something? I'm just thinking on that part. But as far as the TD parlay, it's like I know somebody. I just can't pinpoint it from the Chargers. That's my issue. Like any other week, somebody's gonna score. Chargers got 4 competent pass catchers on that team.
Absolutely.
Hampton's not back yet, so it's like can't pinpoint him. So it's like
it's too much. It's like you're playing musical chairs here. I wouldn't want to say one guy, like I say Gaston, and then Keenan Allen goes out there. If I say Keenan Allen, then it's going to be Quentin Johnston. You know what I mean? So it's better just to kind of more so stay away from it.
Yeah, it's like one of those to where when you have, and I know this is not a saying, but it falls in the lines of when you have too many options, you have no options type deal.
Yep.
All right, so keep it moving. Matter of fact, I'm gonna let you take it away on this one. We got the Bills traveling to the Steel City to play the Steelers. Go for it.
Look, man. Weston did their job. Cincinnati did their job. Obviously, Baltimore did theirs by losing. So it's look, man. This is a tall times. But I see a wounded animal in Buffalo right now. Like, they're wounded. They haven't been playing the best ball. Can we capitalize off of that? Aaron Rodgers is coming back this week. Can we get something going from the offensive game to be able to – I mean, as it stands, obviously, since they left, we do hold the possession of, the number 1 seed in our division only because we haven't played yet. But, I mean, our fate will lie after that – second stint of games, and hopefully we'll be able to pull out a victory. Buffalo is in kind of low-key disarray right now. We know what we're getting out of James Cook and Josh Allen there. But outside of that, we really don't know. Dalton Kincaid has been in and out of the lineup. He has been good when he has been in there. I think he is questionable. Last time I checked, because I do have him in a couple of leagues. I'm looking to possibly play him this week. But from a fantasy perspective, as far as my Steelers are concerned, I just really don't know. Like, I'm looking to like the backfield. You know what I mean? If I really have to, I like Jalen Warren this week because Buffalo gives up a crap ton of yards up on the ground, bro. And I mean a crap ton. Because like the linebacker core is depleted. But yeah, but Kenny Gainwell has been there, bro. And it's like he's been playing well too. So I'm still gonna play Jalen Warren, maybe Kenny Gainwell in deeper leagues. Because he has been good in DK Metcalf. I'm not. It's no warm and fuzzies up on DK Metcalf though. But yeah, that's it, man. Look, we need the W in the worst way to be able to keep Lamar Jackson and those crows off our back. You know what I'm saying? So it's hopefully we'll be able to get out there and get it done, man. Everybody can't be 9-3. You know what I'm saying? Like that's it seems that hey, we gotta struggle to get ours out here. You know what I'm saying?
So then you call them crows. Oh man!
And for that, they probably end up beating us. But no, I mean, come on, man. Like we're playing against, just one season removed MVP here, and Josh Allen. He's basically Superman. We both know that he is what we thought Cam Newton would be. I mean, I've been saying that for years, and it's very, very tough times, man. I'm gonna say this, Jamar. I'm gonna be nervous watching this game, probably like the whole game. So
I believe it. I mean,
take my phone off the ringer. Yeah, take my phone off the ringer. I don't want any, heckling text messages and whatnot. I'm gonna just, watch this one, man.
Dude, I don't care what the Buffalo record is. I'll be nervous anytime I play against those.
100%, bro. 100%.
More so Josh Allen. That's the one right there.
Mm-hmm. He just always seemed to make something out of nothing all the time, which I don't understand.
Now, as far as this parlay is concerned, so Josh Allen?
Yeah. I can see him having a rushing TD in this one. Like, I really can. Whether it become via the fake tush push or him running it in from a 5-yard scamper, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can definitely see that happening. So I would probably add him to more so like the like list. Obviously, you never want to have a quarterback unless it's probably outside of Lamar Jackson up on the love list, but from a rushing perspective anyway. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and put Josh Allen. Put him on the like list.
And your team's two-headed backfield. I'm gonna suggest maybe Jalen Warren on the like list since they can't stop the run. But
yeah, but it's too risky to be able to play one of them in. You know what? I'm gonna just go ahead and add Jalen Warren, but I'm gonna definitely revisit this one. I do like James Cook though in this one, but outside of that, that's it. It's Josh Allen and James Cook. Those are the only two from a Buffalo standpoint. Everybody else, obviously, is like, what are we getting into here?
Right. Okay. All right. 2 more games left. We have a lackluster Sunday night football game. Before the season started, it looked pretty good, but we got the Broncos traveling to the nation's capital to play the Commanders. Broncos are favored by 7 on the road, which is wow. I don't know. I don't know. From a parlay standpoint, So I know the Commanders' defense is trash. I know that.
Yep.
They're old and trash, can't cover a soul. And I still don't know why they play man to man. We got Bobby Wagner out there trying to cover somebody in the slot. I don't get it. I don't get it. So part of me feels like RJ Harvey could have himself one.
Mm-hmm.
Part of me feels like Cortland Sutton could be on something, and there's a possibility. I feel like Bo Nix is getting in his own. I'm stuck between those three.
I ain't mad at it. The one that I would trust the most, obviously, is Harvey.
Yeah.
Be able to find pay dirt there, but yeah.
And Commanders side, they can kick rocks. I'm not discussing them whatsoever. So, all right, man. I take it you got nothing to say on this one either.
Heck no.
Okay.
Heck no.
Oh, okay. Just making sure.
Look, I just think that without Terry McLaurin coming back, right? For the Commanders, is Debo out? Jamar, do you know?
I am not sure.
No, you don't know? Okay. Yeah. So
let me see.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I think he's playing. I don't see any. Yeah, I don't see anything next to him. He should play.
Okay. Yeah, so it's Bill haven't been billing. You know what I mean? So, Marcus Mariota's there. Nah, I don't. Everything will come from the Denver side for me, man.
Yeah, can't do it.
Yeah.
Warrior Love.
Warrior Love. What up, bro?
What's up? Yeah, he confirmed for us. Devo is in.
Thank you, sir. Yeah, normally I get like my injury report late nights, whatever. But and before we do like the pod, like I just kind of like read over it. But me and my wife was binge watching a couple of shows that she liked. Christmas time, and she does this Christmas movie thing. You know what I mean? But I did it anyway.
Hey,
definitely helped. Yeah.
I mean, you did what you had to do as a husband.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Is that plus member? Back. Okay. Oh yeah. PS2 is back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, that's a dumpster. That game's a dumpster fire for the Commanders. All right, Monday night game. Dun, 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 dun. All right, Giants traveling a little bit up the coast, not far, to New England to play the Patriots. Jackson Dart is back. Coming to a empty nest because he ain't got nobody really to throw the ball to outside of Robinson. Yeah, it does. So the Patriots, they upset me because I feel like for whatever reason they still want to incorporate Ramondre Stevenson darn well. He should not be playing a single down or have a football uniform on for that matter.
Dang. Tell me how you really feel, man. So what you want him to do? Pass out, cups of water on the sideline or something, man?
I don't know if he's good enough to do that right now.
Yeah, he would probably drop the cup. I'm gonna be honest, he would probably drop the cup as he's passing it. But yeah, man. Nah, I completely agree. Ramondre ain't a bad bag, but when you cough it up as much as he does, and you got a younger talent there, you would hope that he would get more opportunity. But I don't know who's running the organization. I don't know if this dude got some dirt on the organization. You know what I mean? I don't know what it is, but he's in it.
Oh man! All right, we'll come back to trash and Ramondre in a second. Warriors says start Justin Jefferson versus Seahawks. First, Troy Franklin versus Washington. Malik versus New Orleans. Michael Wilson versus Bucks. Or Marvin Harrison Jr. half point. Says I want to start Michael Wilson, but if Harrison is back, I am not comfortable playing either of those. I get it. And see, if the Vikings had a competent quarterback, this wouldn't even be a question.
Dang, man, that's a shame it's coming to that. I'm kind of leaning Troy Franklin is the way that I'm leaning. Probably I get the Michael Wilson and Marvin Harrison Jr. thing. I see exactly why he did that. But my thing is the Bucks give up points, bro. The Bucks secondary does give up points. They got some pretty good names in the secondary, but all season they have gave up points to wide receivers, and that's why he put the 21st there. You know what I'm saying? So,
I would my gut feeling is Marvin Harrison Jr. Just based off when the last time I saw them play. I mean, last time I saw Marvin play, Jacoby Brissett had the presence of mind
to be able to get him the ball. Yeah.
Yes, multiple times. He like I don't understand. Like if you're a backup quarterback or whatever the case may be, rookie, I don't care. Like I say, common sense is I would get the ball to my best player to let him make plays. Like that's my thought. Kyler didn't understand that, but Jacoby did.
Yeah.
That's
I so hate that I got to do this to Justin Jefferson, bro. It's crazy. It's crazy. And they playing on the road.
That's the part. If they was at home,
Seattle, yup. They playing on the road, bro. That's what I was just looking at. I'm sorry, I can't do it. He coming off of a 4-catch 6. No, wait. Yeah. 4-catch 48 yards. I'm sorry, I thought it was 68. 4-catch for 48 yards, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna go. Hold on. Let me check Troy Franklin real quick.
Why are you checking that? And that was with 9. Like I don't know who this quarterback is coming in. Like I don't know this guy.
We don't know. Yeah. I mean, he could force feed him the ball though. He could. Troy Franklin, 5 catches, 40 yards, TD, 4 catches, 84 yards. So I'm definitely feeling a little bit better. Man, dang, one game he had 10 targets, 9 targets, 8 targets the last couple of weeks. So 10 targets, 8 targets, 10 targets, 9 targets, and 8 targets over the last 5 weeks. So he's had 8. Yep, he has had 8 or more targets over the past 5 weeks. And that's the only reason why I was leaning towards him. Whatever. I kind of figured that he would at least get the volume to be able to attempt to be worthy of me starting. I'm gonna say that they might limit Harrison Jr. snaps. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. And that was the reason why I was going Troy Franklin. But Jamar does have a point, man. It's like when he was in there, I think he had either not like I'm gonna double check this, but I think he had either 9 or more targets in the games where Jacoby Brissett was under center though. So it's that's what I'm looking at. It ain't really more so production. I'm looking for like, is he even looking my way? You know what I'm saying?
That's the part.
Yeah. Harrison Jr.
I mean,
not Marvin Mims Jr. dog. Marvin Harrison. ESPN be tripping sometimes. Yeah,
Mims.
He had so one game he had 6 targets, 10 targets, 12 targets, or whatever. So and 2 TDs in his lap. Yeah, man. It's time for that Troy Franklin is the wide receiver 1 in Denver. More targets, more catches, and more touchdowns. I wonder this coming from a Denver fan, man. But he may have a point. Oh, Michael Bush may have a point. Michael Bush. Why does that name sound so familiar? Was that an NFL guy?
That
I
was
don't know.
I think that was a running back from Louisville.
Was it really? Okay, yeah. Like that sounds. It sounds so familiar as far as football is concerned. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna still stick with Troy Franklin, and I'm gonna say Marvin Harrison Jr. is a extremely close second. So close that I'm actually sitting him in the favor of Michael Pittman in one of my leagues, which is the Dynasty League. Jamar, I just had to just get confirmation that he was starting. Obviously, Pittman is still in my lineup, but as soon as they clear him of that designation, I will move him inside the lineup. So
yeah, I say Franklin is probably the safest option with your situation. I think Harrison Jr. can definitely get you the upside in that game, but nevertheless, I ain't mad either or. So good luck to you, man. Dude, wish I had my mouse again.
Yeah.
All right, so BC Icy says Bucky Irvin or Brian Thomas Jr. in the flex.
Bucky Irvin or BTJ.
That's ugly.
It is because it's both two guys just coming back from an injury. You don't know, like especially with Bucky Irvin. Like the thing that kind of more so scares me the most is that Sean Tucker has been, he has been good, and like still got an additional running back there in Rashad White that they can kind of throw inside the mix. So I'm gonna have to go Brian Thomas Jr. No warm and fuzzies upon either one of these dudes.
I'm with you. It's like by default, I'm gonna have to go BTJ on this week just because I don't know what to expect from Bucky Irvin coming off the injury that he's been down for like 2 months.
But again, like I don't feel good about either one of these guys. But I would give a slight edge to BTJ. So
man, get it together, Brian Thomas Jr. You're supposed to be better than this.
Nah, he is better than that, bro. It's just I don't know what the heck is going on, man. Like we were just talking about a bunch of LSU guys earlier, and he fit that mode.
Yeah, I mean, if this was last year's question with LSU and Ohio State, then it seemed like it'd be a whitewash with with LSU just based on how BTJ's been playing. So he said, let's be clear, not a Denver fan. I just have a lot of stock in Troy Franklin. Him and Bo had good chemistry.
Chemistry in Oregon. That's a fact. That's definitely a fact. Michael Bush. That is. And I mean, you see it too. You see it with famous. I knew it, bro. Like I knew it. Like the name just sounded so familiar or whatever from like a football thing. I've been watching this for a very long time now, man. And so yeah, I knew it was something. But no, I like Troy Franklin. Like I really do. And I think, like I mentioned earlier, Jamar, I think the targets are starting to show. I think Bo Nix is starting to favor him, and that is probably a good report that those two guys have stemming back from the Oregon days or whatever. So yeah.
And it also helps that when you have a Cortland Sutton on the team, he gets the bulk of the attention by default from opposing corners. So it's like Franklin's going to get the second or third best corner each and every night. So that part helps a lot too. All right. So Warrior Loft, let us know how you do.
Yeah, I think he got a good record, bro. Like, cause he's been asking a lot of questions here over the past couple of weeks, and just by the questions that he's asking, I would assume that he would have a winning record. So yeah,
I hope so. I just want to see everybody win out here.
Dubs, man. Like that's all we chasing.
Yeah,
that's all we chasing.
Unless you're in my league and I tell you.
Facts. Yeah, that too.
All right, so Bush said Judkins, Dowdle, or Gainwell. Judkins plays Niners. Rico plays Rams. Gainwell plays Buffalo. I like Judkins a lot today.
Give me a sec. Judkins, me too. So Judkins is on the road versus Miami. And that
No,
is
no, no. Judkins at home against the Niners.
okay. Yeah. Oh, hold up real quick. Let me check something.
Yep. Warrior Law said he is 8-4.
Figured that. Where does Rico play? Where is that?
That's at home.
Okay. I'm a dang. They playing against the Rams though. That's the thing. So it was going to be either between one of those two.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Gainwell does have Buffalo, who gives up a lot, but this one is actually tougher than what you think, man.
It is. I like Judkins. For me, for a couple of reasons. One, just from the eye test, like Shador had that offense playing a little bit more pizzazz last week for sure. A little pep in their step.
Mm-hmm.
Niners defense is kind of depleted to a certain degree.
Yeah. No. It's it ain't no kind of.
Yeah, it's like if Judkins gets to the second level, which is linebackers, and they don't really have linebackers to really get after them. They're at home, and I think he's gonna get a lot of touches just based off the game flow. I just like Judkins, and he has the it factor. Like we saw it, we've seen it multiple times. That's me. Dowdle, I mean, he's been playing like he has the it factor. What scares me in that one is the quarterback play against a good team. Bryce Young against the Rams. That's what scares me. It's not like he's going against the Falcons. He's going against the Rams. That defense is good.
Yeah, it is.
That's what I only have to say. Matter of fact, like I don't even think I'm starting Rico Dowdle in my dynasty league today.
Yeah, I that's what I was just looking at. I'm looking at the last few games from Dowdle. It was it's kind of funny because it was on the road against San Francisco. Ain't that who Judkins is playing today? He only had 6 carries for 38 yards, but that could have been game script or whatever. So I'm really not
sure. That game was atrocious.
Mm-hmm. So he only had 6 rushing attempts that game for 38. Give me Judkins too. At the end of the day, I think Judkins has the best overall chance to be able to score a TD out of all 3 of these dudes. Second would be honestly Gainwell. I think Gainwell got a better chance of scoring a TD than Dowdle opening this game. So I'm gonna go Judkins.
And your boy Bush said, I think Kenneth has the best matchup when he gets so much.
I like the way how you think, man. I do. He does. My only thing is like, how much will Jaylen Warren be able? Because you Steelers fan here or whatever. So like, how much will Jaylen Warren be cutting into that production? Look, from a actual realistic standpoint, I don't give a damn who does well as long as we win. As long as we win the game, you know what I'm saying? Okay. But it's with those two, like they've been a thorn in each other's side from a fantasy perspective. So it's like 1 week you'll play Gainwell, and then Warren has a good game, and vice versa. I think that one is kind of tough.
Yeah, that sucks. All right, and then Warrior Loft says Jags kicker, which is if I'm not mistaken, Little versus Titans or Texans kicker Fairburn versus Colts.
Two good kickers, and it's like in divisional matchups, I like to start kickers. I do, but with Indiana Jones being injured, will that?
I mean, Fairburns he's just been
he really has, but. Will they be able to are they just going to move past, kicking range and just be able to score a bunch in this game? Like basically what I'm saying is if if Indiana Jones was actually healthy, I think they have a little bit more back and forth to where they would be in a little bit better kicking position. You know what I'm saying? So for that, I'm gonna go Cam Little, bro. I'm gonna go Cam Little. Cam Little plays on the road at Tennessee, and that is a fantastic matchup for kickers for Tennessee. I think kickers have been putting up career days versus Tennessee just because they have been just that terrible. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna go Cam Little. If Danny Downs is healthy, I would probably go the Texans. I get it. And let me hold on, Jamar. Hold that thought. I know where you're gonna go with this one. Texans is right now the more equipped team, especially with the way how the injury is concerned, and I can see them beating them up pretty bad to the point where they only are going for kicks. You know what I mean? At a certain point, but I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Just sometimes you kind of just got to go with your gut.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So on this one, we're just gonna be on opposite sides.
Opposite sides, yeah.
So Fairburn he's just been consistent. He is a model of consistency. He has a strong leg. They're playing indoors, so it's like we ain't got to worry about the weather. Also,
strong leg. We talking about a kicker who has made a 70-yard field goal, man.
Look, I get that, but you playing outdoors in Tennessee, ain't no telling what's gonna happen there. My thing is CJ Stroud is back. I feel like he will at least with that offense going again, and they know each other so well. I get it, both games are division, but this one here, like between the Texans and the Colts for the last 3 years, it's been some interesting games. So I just think Fairburn gonna have more opportunities in this one.
No, I'm okay. Look, both of these guys are 2 top 10 kicker plays this week. Both of them. So either way you go, I don't think you're in the bad. I'm gonna stick with Little. My comrade here is gonna stick with Fairbairn. So hope that helps. Warrior Love. I know that one was a little tough too.
All right, so good luck to you. And we got another kicker question. Dicker the kicker, or Myers?
Versus. Is that real versus or is that at? Because like the ats really matter. Let's see. Dicker.
I know Myers at home for sure.
Dicker's at home too. Yeah. Ooh. Myers plays Minnesota though, bro. It's like they gonna probably beat them up so bad. It's like, I'm gonna go with Myers, bro. I'm gonna go with Myers here. Yeah, I'm taking Myers.
That's tough though.
It is tough. Look, Jamar. So these are my top 5 kickers this week, and I'm just looking at a list of kickers here. If I would have to put them in some sort of order. The number 1 kicker already played. Okay.
Yep.
That was Brandon Aubrey.
Without.
Number 2 would be Jason Myers. 3, I would have probably said either what's that kicker name? I don't want to butcher it. Bora Gales or whatever from New England. Because he played against the Giants. Yeah. And then it would be Dicker, the kicker. So both of these guys will be in my top 5 for this week. Both in top 5, not top 10. I think Fairbairn is right outside of the top 5 for myself personally. I think he would be number 6. But and this is before like all the other games had played or whatever. Like Fairbairn, I mean not Fairbairn, Butker, Boswell would be a pretty good one too. But yeah, I'm gonna go Myers. I'm gonna go Myers.
Oh boy.
Oh, no wrong answers in this one, bro. Like because it's two good kickers.
Yeah. Give me Dicker the kicker.
So another split. Why are you doing this to me this morning, Jamar? Why are you doing it, bro?
Hey, and they play a nice little air conditioned.
I'm gonna mention this. The last 4 weeks. I mean, hell, I'll take it back 6. 10 points, 9 points, 9 points, 15 points, 14 points, 13. So 15, 14, 13 in the past 3 weeks, and this is for Jason Myers, bro.
I get it. I
Three
get it.
field goal. Hold on, no. You listen, man. You listen, bro. 3 field goal attempts, bro. 3 makes against Arizona. That's 15 points. 4 field goals. No, 5 field goal attempts, 4 makes, 14 points. 3 field goals, 3 makes, 13 points. Nail all extra points up in every game. What have you done for me lately, Jamar? Do I? Matter of fact, no. Hold on. I mean, we got time today, big dog. Let me go to because you back, you fresh. You ain't on the boat no more, bro. Like you back.
I want to be back on the boat, man. What is this?
Dicker's been pretty good though. Like let's go back to the last. I'll say since week 6, 17 points, 7 points, 14 points, 11 points, 13 points, and 8 points.
There you go.
Exactly. But so, like I said, both are 2 top 5 plays, bro.
They are.
I can't sway them, y'all. I'm sorry. I tried to swing them, but yeah, so I'm taking I'm taking Meyer. He's taking Dicker.
Yeah, because the
I'm writing this down too, bro. I'm writing it down. I want to follow it just to see who's gonna win this one. I'm about to send it to you on the text message, bro.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny. I was gonna say like the ace card that I have in that matchup is Sam Darnold going against his former team. I think he's gonna try to put up touchdowns.
I mean, no, I get that. I absolutely get that. But yeah, man, I'm taking. It's like kickers for me, bro. Is almost like basketball. Like we've played it for numerous amounts of years. Jamar, if you in the corner lighting shit up, I'm not about to go away from you. I'm gonna feed the high hand 9 times out of 10. Trying my best to be able to get you open as you tend to get, which I don't understand how, but yeah, they leave you open over there. So yeah.
Oh man. All right, Bush says strictly game stripped. I feel like he's had some really, really good games these last few weeks, over 20 points.
Also, I think he's talking about Gainwell still, right?
Yeah, Gainwell just it's also projected the last. He mean hold on. He meant Judkins. He said just Judkins is also projected for the least amount of points, all 3. Yeah, I get it. It's just for me. Like it goes back to that equation we used to use back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
What's that? Opportunity plus talent.
Yep.
And I feel like Judkins, like for me, he fits that bill. So
yeah, tell you what, Michael Bush, come back next week. We'll talk about it. We'll both be here next week because like that is something that I do care to see. The Gainwell has positioned himself to be able to get more touches. Mike Tomlin's already mentioned that in press conferences. He really thinks of the backfield as a 2-headed monster. So I'm looking forward to seeing what comes of this week's matchup, especially against a very, and I mean extremely beatable Buffalo team as regards to the run. That is. So.
Yeah. And this dude really texted me. I'm taking Myers, Jamar.
Oh yeah. I definitely. You thought that was just? You think I'm just caping for the internet? Nah, I'm really mind.
Oh man! All right. Well, it's that time.
Okay.
All right. This segment.
It's a very short list, bro.
It is. We might have to adjust a little bit to that, but this segment is unofficially sponsored by FanDuel.
Look, it's Christmas time. We're trying to get some extra bread in our pockets without losing too much. You know what I'm saying? So it's why not, man? Why not?
Yep. And give me a second, just logging in here.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go up over the couple of loves that we do have. Jamar, looks like we only got 3. We got 3 loves. I think we're just gonna automatically throw up on the list. And this is for anytime touchdowns. The people that's watching, Divine HN. We have Bajan or Bijan, however you want to pronounce it, Robinson. And we also have JSN, who has been on a tear. You know what I mean? So those are the three loves that we have, Jamar. The rest are looking like likes.
Okay, so those two. Yes. Oh yeah, definitely not enough. Definitely not enough.
Definitely not enough. No.
Definitely.
So I got ETN light, HN love, Olave light, Bajan love, Brees Hall light, JSN love, Josh Allen light, James Cook light, Jalen Warren light. And what Michael Bush do, I ain't gonna never forget that name now. And what Michael Bush was just got done talking about, bro, and it's almost gotten me wanting to take Jalen Warren off the like list. Seriously. Like I'm starting to have some reserve, like I'm starting to have some doubt there.
I get it. I get it. Man, even dude, Vegas catching on to JSN because usually he's a plus number. This man is minus 105, man.
Oh, you already know now. You already know. I think the thing about that is, Jamar, like we didn't already have some games played. That's why the list isn't going to be as long.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
they
saying?
took all the good players off the.
Oh, they knew what they was doing, man. Got to put those in position. Because I would have damn sure it took either CD or George Pickens, like for sure. It was a couple more other ones that I would have definitely took from those.
Rasheed Rice, I'll probably.
Yep, DeAndre Swift. Yep, yeah.
By far. Okay. All right, as I'm scavenging through here.
This what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the highest over/under games that we have left, and we are going to put together at least 3 to 4 more names here, sir.
That's fine. I just know the over/under numbers for the remaining games ain't the greatest, but we can.
I bet.
That's
I bet.
That's the place to start, though.
45. Well, we already got one person from the Buffalo and Steelers game. 35. We got Junkins from that game. 42 and a half, 44 and a half, Texas and Colts. I kind of want to start there. Do you? Nah. Jonathan Taylor.
I don't think it moves the needle enough. He's minus 220.
Minus 220? Okay.
Yeah. Now, if we have faith in Nico Collins, that's a plus.
Faith in Nico Collins? I mean, I got faith in him in a real life perspective, but to be able to score a touchdown, I'm not sure about that, bro. I think he'll do well, though.
Yeah. Okay. I hope so, too, Mr. Michael Bush.
But the most important thing, Michael Bush, hopefully
get the win.
Yep. Yeah. It's out. Look, I love fantasy, bro. I don't know how long I've been playing it now. I don't know, Jamar. What do you say? Probably. How old are we now? Well, I'm not gonna say, but probably 20 years, man.
It's close to it. Well, I say my first fantasy year was Brady and Moss first year, so that was back in 07. 06, 07. Yeah.
That is about 20 years, huh?
Yeah.
Yep. So it's and even to that, I say that to say this: reality always comes first. You know what I mean? I hope my boys get a dub. You know, when that game is going. Like, make no mistake about it, Jamar. I am watching everything that happens when the Steelers are not playing from a fantasy perspective. But when the Steelers playing, my phone goes down. I don't even pay attention to fantasy. So
I get it. All right. Back to this parlay.
I want Devontae Adams on here, bro. Look and see what that is.
Minus 140. Like they getting clever out here. So
I'm not. I can't. Who do we talk? We talked up Troy Franklin. What about him?
Franklin plus 145. That's
Plus
solid.
145. That's not that bad. How strongly do you feel about that though? From a TD, this is just strictly, obviously, just a TD perspective. I think he gonna get his though in real life.
I mean, if they have him lined up in the slot, then it's like I could see it.
Yeah, he moves around.
Olave.
You got him up on the like list.
Yeah, because he's plus 200.
Okay, we'll keep him on there. You have to keep him on there, bro. You have to almost.
But that's one rolling the dice. Darren Waller's 220.
Waller plays
at home against the Saints.
Ooh. Okay, so who do you want to take somebody off? Is what you're saying?
No. We only like as of right now, only got 3, and that's the Loves. I ain't put anybody else on just yet.
On the likes just yet? Okay. I mean, okay. I'm gonna put him on there.
Waller?
Yeah. I'm gonna put him on there. I'm gonna put him on the like list.
Okay.
Until we be able to get to how we got to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So we only got 3 on this special list.
Yeah, but we got 10 on the list together as a whole. So if we were to compile a list, let's do this. Out of the likes, who do you like the most? Or whatever. And I'm going to just line through the ones that we're just going to, you know what I'm saying, like exile, since we already just got 3 to the actual list. And then let's eliminate some of these names first.
All right, read off the like list real quick.
Okay. Travis Etienne, Chris Olave, Josh Allen, James Cook. I took Jalen Warren off and Waller, which means that we can add one to the like list, which I put Waller on there, and I lined through Jalen Warren's name. So. I know, man, it's slim pickings, bro. It really is, because like I'm looking through these games that's left. Nobody really jumps off at me, bro. For real.
Yeah,
so yeah.
Nothing that's like worth the value anyway.
No, I want it, bro. I really do want to take somebody off the Bucks, but who? I can't.
I was looking at that too.
Yeah, but who though? Like I take Otten, and then is this a get right game for
Ibuka?
Yeah, for Ibuka. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, it potentially could be. It could be. But Chris Godwin is back healthy now again. So it's like,
yeah.
I don't know, man. Like it's tough.
Or could it be Marvin Harrison Jr. that finds in his own for the Cardinals' sake? He's a plus 220.
I like that one. I like Marvin Harrison Jr. I'm gonna go ahead and add him to the like and make Jay like. So what are we thinking about Ibuka? Nah, or like again, this is that I'm taking away from like the higher ones. That one was another 44.5 one, just like the Texans and Colts. And there ain't too many that's left. After that, that's it, bro. As far as like the highest over unders for the week.
What has Olave's stats been the last, say, 3 weeks?
Gotcha. Give me a second.
Because if I can add Olave and Marvin Harrison Jr. to this list, I'm pretty sure that does it. If I was to go that route.
Yeah, I think he scored a TD last week, if I'm not mistaken. Or was the week before? No, it was the week before. He had 5 catches for 104 yards and a TD. Last week, he had 9 catches, 13 targets, and 70 yards, no TD. Week prior. So I'm going to just give you what he's got from a past 3-game stretch because like that's the most recent. Take into consideration that there was a bye in week 11. So week 9, 3 catches, 4 targets, 57 yards, no TD. Week 10, 5 catches on 8 targets, 104 yards, and a TD. And that was that was at Carolina. And last week is what I thought he would actually do some damage against Atlanta at home. He had 9 catches off of 13 targets and 70 yards receiving. So the targets are there. Like it's like up and down, but you know, he got a pretty good target share.
Yeah, I like it enough.
Okay.
So I think I'm gonna add him in a second.
Okay.
But I want to add one. I just want to add someone with some good value because he's 2. I just want to see what the 200+ ones do to this. So if I add Olave and let's just say Marvin Harrison Jr. Okay. All right. If we did that, $10 will get you $518.
Okay, so read the names off.
So it would be Devon Achane, Chris Olave, Bijan Robinson, JSN, Marvin Harrison Jr. If we did that.
Harrison Jr. Okay. I'm okay with that. Yeah, I'm okay with that. So how many names is that?
5.
Is that 5? Okay, we need one more. Always 6. 6 is the number. Just one more. So did you have Waller on there? I'm sorry.
No, but here's at that point.
You don't want to add too many plus. Yep.
But also that's 3 players in the same game.
Oh shit! Yeah, you're right. You are absolutely right.
And I'm already pushing it with those 2.
Okay. Which one do you like more out of Josh Allen and James Cook? Again, that's another higher over-under game. I think that's the highest out of all the games that we have left for remaining. That one is 45. The rest of them are 44.5 or lower. It's between one of them 2. It has to be because I'm not. I don't know, bro. I think I'm gonna do 2. I think I'm gonna do 2 though. I think I'm gonna do one with just a 5, and then I'm gonna do one with 6, with the other player added. Because like the other one is looking like, because then that kind of more so defeat the purpose, though. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. So we don't have to go too crazy here with this last one. What I mean by that is like we can play a safe person on this one, and we still.
How safe?
So like let's just say we did Jonathan Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
That brings it up basically to $758, and that's minus 220. If we did James, if we did James Cook, that's plus 105. That'll bring you to 1,072.
Damn. So that's for James Cook instead of Jonathan Taylor?
Correct. Like I was saying, we ain't gotta go too crazy.
Damn. I think Jonathan Taylor is probably like the safer bet, bro.
You know, absolutely.
I think so.
I'm just, and then let's just say for shits and giggles, if we went Christian McCaffrey, if we went that route, which, you know, $909.
And that's added on top of
no, if we took off Cook.
Damn.
With the original 5 and then just added him. Or
CMC.
Or if we went Breece Hall, if I went that way, 13-15.
Nah. Let's stay with either CMC or Jonathan Taylor at this point. Because it's like both of these 2 dudes can get it. I'm not saying that what's the name can get it in multiple ways, pause or whatever. Breece Hall, but it's CMC is a walking touchdown anytime he's on the football field. You know what I'm saying? Same thing with Jonathan Taylor, you know?
Yes, both of them just happen to go against extremely good defenses.
Extremely good defenses, yep.
So do we risk that
over Brees Hall?
No. I'm just saying
incompetent offense. Oh, okay.
In general.
I mean, bet big, win big. Like is that's. I'm okay with that. I mean, the 5 was looking good, bro. Like, cause I'm okay with the 5.
Yeah,
I'm cool with that. Solid. Yeah, but I always got to add that extra leg for myself personally. So cause it's a $10 bet, bro. Like it ain't, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. I mean, and then just to throw out some other stuff here as I'm looking, RJ Harvey, he's a minus 105. That would take it to 1,021. We ain't talk about him, but Travion Henderson, he's a minus 120. That'll take it to 958. And let's just say for shits and giggles, Bucky Irvin finds the fucking end zone. That'll take it to 1429.
I bet, because they ain't dumb. Like, we don't know exactly what we're gonna get out of Big Buck, man. So,
you know what? Just throwing this out there, because we see it happen so many times. We already got Bijan, but what if we put Tyler Algier on this list too?
Ooh, what? Okay, so what is that talking?
Whew.
1,700 or something?
18, 17.
Okay, I mean, I knew it was somewhere around there. Look, that is crazy, bro. I can't do it. I can't. As much as that can happen, and it probably will now that we threw it into the universe, or whatever. Because he has been. I think Algier has gotten in the end zone 2 of the past 3 games, and I'm about to double check that.
Or, and this is the last one I throw out here, just a scenario. If we feel like Rico Dowdle will find the end zone,
I ain't trusting Chico Rico this week. Yeah.
Not Chico Rico. Travis Etienne will bring it to 1,072.
Apparently, I don't know how to spell Algier.
Not the easiest spell. Allgeier.
That's exactly what I put in.
Double L's.
Yep. I said no play. Oh, no wonder, because I'm searching in free agency. My bad. Instead of like the other player's name. Yep, there we go. Oh no, he scored 2 TDs week 10, 1 TD week 11, and no TDs last week. Wait, let me make sure he didn't have any receiving. I don't think he did last week. Nah, he didn't, because he only had 5.9 fantasy points. But he got 3 TDs in the past 3 weeks, though, just not every game. Yeah. It's crazy. Freaking crazy. I was supposed to be Bijan TDs, bro. Killing me, dog. Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. So what you thinking? So we can wrap this up. I want to feel good about it at the end. You know what I'm saying?
I get it. All right, so like you, I'll place the 2 bets. You know, one with just the 5.
Yep.
And then I guess the last one here.
Now I gotta get out here and shovel some snow, dog. Not really looking forward to that.
Yeah, so I know the youngest daughter tried to go out there and shovel the snow yesterday while it was snowing. That didn't turn out too well. So.
Nah, it never does while it's snowing. You gotta check the hot sheets, dog, which is the you gotta check the weather report and make sure that it's not snowing while you're still out there shoveling. You gotta wait till it's all done. That's why I was telling my wife last night, like, nah, I'm gonna just wait until and do it Sunday morning before football. Still got the late game anyway, just in case I'm out there a little bit later. But
still trying to sell the snow blowing, you know, in case somebody need one.
Wait, what kind is it?
Shoot, I'll after this I can show you.
All right, bet.
It's a nice one too.
I thought you sold that thing up on Marketplace. I swear I did.
We posted it, but for whatever reason, nobody didn't want it last year. But the way it's been snowing so far this year before Christmas, I'm assuming somebody would take it.
Got you.
Nico sticks out to me so much today.
Does he?
He does. Hey, you can score on the Colts.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. I think that. I mean, for me, I think that'd be my 6, Nico Collins.
Nico Collins. Okay, I'm okay with that.
And that'll bring it to 1204.
Now we talking. That's bill money right there, boy. Anything with a comma on
it. And that's without any boost either. Like I ain't applying no boost. So.
Yeah, make sure you do your thing and screenshot that to the group chat.
Yep.
Yeah, man, we're on a drought, dog. It was like I remember like that one week, we had missed about a couple of legs like 3 weeks straight, but that was right before you actually cracked that mug. So it's just, it's you can only wish for so much good fortune, you know what I'm saying? And it tends to go the other way, considering that's the reason why this is a lucrative business. Whatever, everybody can't win every week.
No, but no, this would be needed. I guess. Never know. All right, so I will screenshot this and I will send it in a group chat, and if I remember soon enough, I will put it in the Discord. All right, so I guess with that being said, man, I guess anything else you want to mention this week?
Nah, man, go Steelers, bro. #Celebration, #Here we go. We ain't, like I mentioned early in the show, we ain't 9-3 like somebody I know, man. So we got to get it out the mud, bro. You know what I'm saying? Our only path to the playoffs is to win our division. That's it. It's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. We don't win our division, we don't get a spot.
Yeah, that wild card is crazy.
It is, bro. I would not. It's a dogfight down there. It is a dogfight down there up in the AFC. Don't want to be a part of what they call the hunt. So,
hey, they even put Cleveland in the hunt.
I know, which is crazy, bro. Nobody don't want to play that defense.
Oof, you had a point. Had a point there. All right. So with that being said, where can they find us?
Man, you can find us anywhere where podcasts are being found. You look it up. Make sure it is Destination Fantasy Football Podcast. We are live right now on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Make sure you check out all of our social media platforms, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe, continue to rock with us. All the love is greatly appreciated, man.
Absolutely. So, all right. So for Ian, Walt, and Reap that could not be here, Brother Deshaun, Jamar, this caps off week 13. Next week we be in December. December.
December. Oh man. We making up months now, big dog.
Hey, when you in a boat just floating on water for
I thought it was just you were trying to extend the fantasy football season. So that was the reason why.
I mean that too, but I'm still trying to get back to reality, man. It's boy. But yeah, we'll be back next week in December and playoffs.
Yep.
Playoffs.
It's my favorite time of the year, man. Fantasy football playoff. Yeah.
So, but